This here is going to be the spoiler-free section of my review. Spoiler-free, go see The Flash, because it's awesome. From now on in this video, we're going to talk about some spoilers. You have been warned. The Flash. So The Flash is another DC comic book property on the CW like Arrow. And unlike Arrow, which has started to peter in my enjoyment of it, Flash, as it went on, simply got better and better and better throughout this season. Culminating in the season finale, in which I swear to God, I teared up like 3 times in that one episode. That shit was excellent. So in The Flash, Barry Allen's this really likable forensic scientist dude, and he gets nailed by a lightning bolt because his particle accelerator was going off, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, I'm The Flash. And this sounds like a simple-ass superhero premise. I always thought that about The Flash. I'm like, dude's fast. So then I started reading DC comic books, and I was like, oh, there's more to him than that. See, The Flash, as it was good, it took a little bit to get going. I know some of my fans on Twitter were like, I watched The Flash for a couple episodes, and then I just kind of dropped it. I will say the first few episodes of The Flash are kind of freak of the week. It's like every week has a villain where the particle accelerator made someone kind of like a superhuman. It reminded me kind of like Smallville. I was like, be careful, guys. Don't backslide in all that we have progressed in television entertainment over the course of the past decade and a half. Then it starts dealing with Reverse Flash, and then every episode just gets better and better. And better and better. See, what I love about this show is it's like season 1, the writers just poured everything into season 1. Like I was like, they're probably gonna bring the whole time travel thing in season 2, right? Maybe season 3? No, halfway through season 1, when Flash was running and that other Flash was right next to him, I was like, ah, they're gonna do time! Which by implication of Reverse Flash even being in the show, they're doing time already. And then he does, and it's so cool. So even the characters in this show that I didn't think I would really end up liking, I ended up loving. Cisco is like the most relatable one to me. I know we all want to be the cool one, we all want to be the awesome one, we all want to be the one who gets the chick, but in the end, I relate most to Cisco because I got all of Cisco's movie references. So that one episode where Eobard Thawne just starts spilling the beans to him and then like does the Kalima thing and crushes his heart. I honestly thought he was toast. So when Barry Allen ended up going back, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna change it, thank God, because I thought Cisco was dead. I loved Joe in the show. I even like, because Eddie, you're like, are you a douchebag or are you like a nice dude? By the end of the show, you're like rooting for Eddie. You're like, Eddie, get the, sorry, Barry, I don't know what to say. Eddie's so nice. And I knew his last name and I was like, is he Reverse Flash or is he, how are they doing that? And that one episode where Reverse Flash goes face to face with him and throws him down, he was like, why didn't he kill me? I was like, because you're his great-great-great-great-grandfather. At this point, I can talk about the season finale alone for like 30 minutes, but I'm going to try to do it in a couple. The season finale of this show, if you don't want hardcore spoilers, this is where you turn off the video. But the season finale, it was the most satisfying season finale I have seen in television in a very long time. Everything just worked with it. It had so many Easter eggs, it had so much resolution. I mean, I was watching it and I was like, if I were writing the show, I would have Eddie straight up sacrifice shoot himself because Eddie is Eobard Thawne's like great-great-great-great-grandfather. Shoots himself, Eobard Thawne never exists, this shit never happens. And I was like, they're not gonna do that. So I will end up talking about how I would have done it in my video. And then it happens and Eddie straight up does it. And I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. The show's like, it's in my brain. Or I'm in its brain, or someone's in someone. It's perfect. That's how you do it. It's what you do. And I loved like everything. All the, like when the black hole opens up, then Jay Garrick's helmet comes crashing out of there. Jay Garrick is like the original Flash from like 1940. Eobard Thawne's like, that's my cue to go. I was like, what? All right. So all year long, I was telling my brother, I was like, dude, there's so many Flashes that could bring them all in. Barry Allen, Bart Allen, Wally West, Jay Garrick, all these speedsters with the Speed Force. And are they doing the thing where Jay Garrick is trapped in the Speed Force? In which case, when the black hole opens up and Barry Allen goes up in there, is Jay Garrick gonna pop out? Is Barry Allen gonna go in an alternate timeline? And when he's running through the timeline, you see like all the past, present, future, and everything just like flashing in front of him. You see a bunch of stuff. I'm not gonna mention all of it because it's probably gonna slip my mind, but you see the Flash Museum, you see Killer Frost, which is Caitlin Snow. There's one scene where Barry Allen's like in handcuffs in jail. It's all this cool shit that may or may not happen because Eobard Thawne keeps saying like the future is like a possible future, which the big question is like, why did that black hole just end up popping up after Eobard Thawne just disappeared from existence? I've seen and heard a bunch of different theories about it. One is that Jay Garrick, you know, he's coming through to come to our world. Another one, and this is like kind of a simple explanation, but it reminded me of Legacy of Kain's Soul Reaver 2. History abhors a paradox. If Eobard Thawne never existed, then this shit couldn't have happened. Keep in mind, everything that has happened in this Flash series so so far has been an alternate timeline Eobard Thawne created. So that black hole opens up, it's just gonna gobble up this universe. It's like, if Thawne never existed, this couldn't have happened, but in order for this to keep from happening, Eobard Thawne had to have existed in order for Eddie to want to shoot himself. It's like it's a loop, it conflicts. It is a paradox. So this black hole's like, screw it, the universe doesn't exist anymore. So is it gonna undo? Is Eobard Thawne coming back? Is Reverse Flash still going to be part of Flash? I don't know, because Barry Allen goes up to the black hole and that's the last we see of him. I want it to be relevant though. I want that black hole to mean something. It's gonna piss me off. It's just like this black hole thing just kind of, Barry runs around it and it just goes away. It's like, all right, no problem. No relevance whatsoever. I was really sad when Eddie died though. It's just, that broke my heart. I liked Eddie and now he died, but he went into the black hole, which we don't know what the singularity is. Is it just a black hole that crushed his body into nothingness, or is it the gateway to the Speed Force? Is he gonna become something? Is he not? I'll say this, if Eobard Thawne is alive, if Reverse Flash ends up coming back, I want him to be the actor that was Harrison Wells, because I'm used to that dude being him now. Like this other dude, like fine, I'm sure he's just perfectly fine as an actor, but I don't relate to him as Reverse Flash. I know the other guy is Reverse Flash. Guys, the point is, here's what The Flash did. It showed us that you can still have comic book fun with a series and a show, and that can be the show's strength. You don't need to take The Flash and bring it down into the mud and be dark and brooding and like, ugh, I'm the Flash. There's so much pain. No, they kept The Flash the comic book, and I love that. You know, when people are like, oh, it's too comic booky for me. The Flash shows us that's not a negative. You can make that's okay. Because honestly speaking, comic books are pretty freaking cool. The Flash just got better and better and better. If you guys can stick with it and get through about, I think it's episode 8 or 9 where Reverse Flash actually does his thing for the first time, it from then on just becomes like one of the coolest shows you have on TV. It was the show I looked forward to every week. I would wake up and I'm like, it's Tuesday. Oh my God, The Flash is on today. So if you guys didn't catch it, sorry, I guess CW is airing The Flash like from the beginning all through summer. Time has been reversed for you. That or it'll be on Netflix this fall. Rest assured you're gonna get spoilers in the meantime though. Although you sat through this video, so you already have spoilers. So yeah, watch The Flash. It's excellent. Great premise, great hero, great supporting cast, great villain. All right guys, so The Flash on CW. Have you seen it? What did you think about it? Whatever you thought, comment below, let me know. And as always, if you like what you've seen here and you wanna see more, click right here to see more.